Hey guys, Novaexplosion, welcome back to more Monster Hunter Stories 2. Got Wildcat with me as always. We're gonna continue on. We're in the volcano world.
Yep.
Which
we
is
had
pretty
a
great.
we had a bit of some scheduling issues last week because of my job. The weather's been really nice, so I've been working longer than usual. But we're back. We should be done in 2 to 3 streams. Would be my guess right now. Hopefully we can get it done in 2, but we'll see.
Yeah, basically what Wildcat said. I'm hoping we can finish the game in 2 streams. Plan is still the same. We're gonna move on to Arietta, welcome to stream, by the way. The plan is basically the same. We're gonna move on to story, and like honestly, I think we're just gonna move on until we're like at the definite end, and then I'll go back to see all the kinships. But we'll kind of see where we are. Like, I really need to get this game done in 2 streams because I've got other stuff I need to be finishing. So first and foremost, I want to get the game done, and we'll kind of see like, oh, like if doing the kinships is gonna be like, oh, we'll need an extra stream. We'll kind of pan it out like that. But basically, main story is priority.
Yeah, and like you're probably gonna wanna like if there's anything that you see because this is a new area, like and want to add it to your team.
Oh yeah, obviously getting the monsties, but like only adding them to my. I'm probably not gonna like. I'll probably like want some monsties, but yeah, that kind of just goes along with exploring for me.
And it's also not as time consuming because rare dens spawn pretty easily in this game. It's not like the first game.
Oh yeah, we got this Leviathan thing now.
Yeah, you got Legiacris. I love Legiacris. He's great.
Yeah, we beat Uragon, which was probably my least favorite fight in the game, by far.
I'm curious to see how you'd feel when you fight a real Uragon. Well, Uragon's not in Monster Hunter Rise, but he is in like pretty much all the other games that you would maybe play after.
Well, I am down. That was 2 hearts starting today. That's not good.
Yeah, probably because we just stopped right after Uragon.
I have any,
You need Vital Essence, because Heart Churros only work outside of battle. And right as I say that, I pick up a Vital Essence in my game. Out of a chest.
I don't have any Vital Essence. That blows. Oh, right. This is annoying. You know what? I remember getting a little annoyed because we don't have a buddy for this. I remember really hating this part. Because I was like, I died and I was like, oh my word, I think I remember like getting annoyed because I don't have anyone else to help me fight. It's just me and my monster.
Yeah. And like, and you complain about it because you're like, they gave us a boss fight without a buddy. I'm like, and then I started thinking back, I'm like, I think that's the only boss fight in the entire game that you don't have a buddy.
I'm pretty sure it is. I don't remember another boss like that.
Or that the buddy doesn't show up in the middle. Because that's like the...
Yeah, it's definitely happened.
The Zamtrio, the Rage Zamtrios, like Avinia shows up like partway through.
Yeah, I remember now. I'm just gonna like honestly skip battles until we get someone because I don't like fighting by myself.
Well, you can fight those little guys that you just passed by. Those are actually a new monster that you haven't fought yet. And they're like small monsters, so they're not like... They don't have a lot of health, so you'll be fine.
You're probably my fastest. Yeah, and this is the dungeon where we have the nitro shroom things.
Oh, right, we didn't even finish them.
What's happening? Things just keep getting worse. Partner, look! Arathalos! What's he doing here?
Perhaps
Perhaps he's one of the Rathalos that disappeared. He's hurt too. What could have happened?
Quick, partner!
A voice. Can you hear it? Huh? Wait.
What? What is that thing?
That's the monster Red saw.
That was a close one. Everyone okay?
Cheval!
You're probably gonna be our next buddy. By the way, if you heard something, I was like I was like choking on my water during that, but I didn't want to interrupt the cutscene.
So,
Oh,
what do you
is
think
this
of the
another friend
worm?
yours, Naviru?
I mean, the worm looked awesome. I was thinking to myself, oh my word, so many worms. Like, you got the one from Tales of Xillia, then you got FF7's Midgardzolam, then you got, in Star Ocean 6 there was a worm boss fight, but it looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, so that's what's been causing all the pits and everything.
Yeah, it makes
And, he,
sense.
and he's eating all the Rathaloses.
We're not just friends, we're best buds! Me and Cheval go way back! Right, Cheval?
Yeah. Anyway, that thing that pulled the Rathalos into the pit, was that a monster?
Yes, but we still haven't discovered its true form.
Its true form.
The strange phenomena happening around the world, all the destruction, that monster is responsible for it.
The Hunters and the Scriveners are blaming it on Ratha! But it's not his fault!
I know, Lilia told me.
Huh? You talked to Lilia?
Yeah. I stopped by the Scrivener's Lodge. She's the one who asked me to find you.
Really? She was worried about us?
She felt guilty for not believing in your bond with your Monstie, even after everything she knows.
So she's finally come around, huh? I knew she wouldn't let us down.
She said, seeing you fly away with Ratha reminded her of old times. You know, we've seen firsthand the kind of miracles riders and Monsties can accomplish together.
Miracles! Yeah, you're right.
A Monstie knows what's in their rider's heart. That's the reason why Ratha comes to your aid. He cares about you.
What are you going to do now?
I'm in the middle of tracking a Nergigante.
A Nergigante. Like when Red...
But why are you after it?
It's been attacking settlements lately. There have been quite a few casualties.
That's awful.
So you're looking for revenge?
No. I learned a long time ago to stop hating monsters.
You used to hate them?
It's a long story. Let's just say, I let my emotions get the better of me, and lost track of what was really important.
I see. Do you have an idea where you'll look next?
No. I've kinda hit a wall.
Well, we're heading to Nuate Village to find out about the Raisewing Ratha legend. Why don't you tag along, Cheval?
Nuate? I've only heard rumors about it. Is it somewhere around here?
Yeah, probably.
Probably. You don't mind me coming?
Not at all. We'd be happy to have you.
Sounds like a plan. Let's hit the road.
Finally, we have a battle buddy.
Yep. So, Cheval, as you could kind of guess from that dialogue, is from the first game.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, because I think there was someone who, like, wasn't from the first game, despite making me believe that they were.
Yeah, that was Orgo, the Sarge, the cat, which, like, his dialogue does suggest that he was in the first game, but he wasn't. Cheval is he's basically like your rival in the first game, though he's like technically a childhood friend alongside Lilia. But he'll get into his story a little bit, and then I'll kind of piece together what doesn't make sense after that story dialogue happens. But yeah, he's a very prominent character from the first game.
Are we at the point where we can get, like, new monsters?
Yep.
This looks incredibly new, so I am taking it.
Everything except for Gravios should be new, because you got Gravios extra early.
How many new monsters are we talking here?
I think 6 right now. Yeah, 6, because you already got Zinogre. Because if you didn't get the Royal Zinogre, you would have gotten Zinogre now.
Yeah, I saw Zinogre roaming, so I figured Zinogre normally spawns here.
I think, yeah, there's 6, 8 total, but you already have Zinogre and Gravios. Oh, no, there is 7. It's Uragon.
Oh, and this guy uses a sword and shield. That's sick.
Yeah, that's a dragon element sword and shield as well. It's actually cool because that's the sword and shield that he uses in the first game. So they add a little bit of plot consistency there.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
And that's the same armor as well that he has in the first game.
I love continuity stuff like that.
Yeah. So there's 7 new monsters to get right now. And then as you progress with the story, you're going to unlock 3 more in this area.
You go for power. I think I remember seeing that, so we're gonna go speed here.
I don't think there's a single herbivore that doesn't go for power. I think they all do.
That's interesting. Dragon Seal Slash? That looks sick. Oh yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, I use Sword and Shield a lot in the main story, and it does have some well animated skills. I don't use it as much in the post game. It's a good weapon. I just prefer Greatsword.
Yeah, honestly, Greatsword's like easily my favorite weapon.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think all 6 are well done. I think Bow is probably my least favorite. But I still like it. But yeah, I mean, all of them are good. Can't really go wrong.
I would agree with that. I've rarely messed around with Sword and Shield, but I'm sure I would probably like it more than Bow. And I really like Great Sword, and also, the blunt weapons are pretty neat too.
Yeah, both like Hammer and Hunting Horn are good. It's just they're good for different reasons.
And I rarely use Gun Lance, but I have tried Gun Lance.
Yeah, Gun Lance it's situational, I think, is the thing. So it's good for really tough boss fights when you know that they're gonna do like attacks that don't have a single tendency. And then it's really good in PvP. But like if you're just trying to do lots of damage, Gun Lance isn't good. Because Gun Lance just does less damage than all the other weapons.
Alright, that's egg number 2. Just a burning flying wyvern, which sounds awesome.
I didn't see the colors on it. What were the colors?
It was like a white with red. Let me see it again. No, not white. It was like a weird beige with red.
Oh, okay. I wanted to make sure you just didn't pick up a normal Gravios egg again. You're good.
Oh, I mean, it was because the thing is, I got the first egg I got like 2 times, and then I got that egg, but it was the last egg anyway. So I'm like, I guess I'm stuck with it anyway.
But that is a new monster. So.
Okay. I figured it was, but either way, I was stuck with it, and I'm glad it wasn't a repeat. Oh, am I getting a cutscene now?
From what Sarge said, the village should be in sight any minute now. But,
There doesn't seem to be a village here at all.
oh? Hey, what's up, Ratha? You sense something?
Oh. Let's go.
The game's gonna force me into whatever this is, I guess.
This is...
Intruders. This is not a place easily stumbled upon by travelers. How did you find your way here?
This Rathalos led the way.
My friends are riders. We've come seeking knowledge about Rathalos lore.
Riders? Led here by a Rathalos, you say?
Please, leave this to us. We do not yet know if these outsiders mean us harm.
Worry not. You are with me as well. Your journey so far has not been an easy one, and yet, the end is not within sight. Now, young riders, you wish to hear of a legend?
We heard you have a mural depicting a Rathalos with terrible destructive power. We think it may give us a hint as to what's happening in the world right now.
What gives you that idea, child?
It's the only clue we have. Please, we need to find the truth before everything is brought to ruin.
Ruin, you say? And you? Do you share their goal?
Me? I'm looking for a Nergigante that might have been around here.
You wish to hunt this monster?
Not if I can avoid it. I just want to know why it's been acting this way. Monsters don't just attack villages for no reason. But that's exactly what this Nergigante's been doing.
Huh. Quite an interesting human you are. Very well, child. You may see the mural and decide for yourselves what the legend holds.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, the way there is open to none.
Huh? I don't get it. What gives?
Sorry to interrupt, but the Nergigante was spotted at the volcanic gates not long ago.
And there, you see, is the reason we cannot access the shrine. Our moral code forbids us from fighting monsters.
Would you allow us to deal with it instead?
You may certainly try. Well, child?
I'll go too.
Are you sure about this, Yumlana?
We cannot remain impartial observers forever. Perhaps the time has come for us to embrace new customs.
New customs?
Rathalos have disappeared from these lands as well.
So, the dead one we saw was...
In order to put its soul to rest, it is imperative to find the truth that you seek. Come to the village. I will show you how to reach the volcanic gates from there.
Ooh. Nice aesthetic.
Yeah, this is a cool area.
I shall have a room prepared for you. You may also use our stables as you see fit. The Nergigante has been seen around the volcanic gates. Perhaps you should start looking around there. Alright, we got Cheval to cover our tails. Let's head to the volcanic gates. Upon reaching Nuate, a village shrouded in secrecy, you are told of the location of the monument by the village elder, Yumlana. The Nergigante appears as if in an attempt to prevent you from finding out the truth. For Enna, seeing this monster again brings up painful memories of Red's death. Nothing stops me from seeing the truth. I played Persona 4. Oh my word, lots of side quest.
Yep, you're in a new hub, so...
Well, there's no harm in picking these up. If I get them done, then great. Hi, small child. Chakalaka, okay.
Yay!
Oh yeah, you don't know about the Shakalakas yet. Because you didn't play Try. Well, actually, any game before Try or earlier. But Try had the best use of the Shakalaka.
A beautiful weapon.
You're here?
What weapon are you talking about? Oh, a sword and shield made from the Iodrome? Okay, I
Wonderful.
got you, dude.
Thank you.
What do you have here? I'm gonna save my bobble caps, to be honest. I'm one short from the stable blueprint, but I, like, don't need it yet.
Yeah. I think you only have, like, 2 more stable blueprints left anyway.
That sounds believable.
Like, I think it's that one and then the one that you get in post-game.
Laundry's piling up. Emerald Kongalala. Oh, I think I saw that in the map, and that's when they thrusted me into the unexpected cutscene.
Yep. Yeah, so there's like quite a few like low tier monsters that they've been kind of throwing around names for, like Emerald Kongalala and Iodrome.
Ooh, this
But
quest
then
is done.
there's some higher tier stuff as well.
I love getting a quest and immediately reporting it.
Wonderful.
Very satisfying. And now, while I'm here, I'm gonna see what these new eggs are. And if they strike my fancy for using them. That's a shrouded Nursilla. Of course it's a spider. Oh, I actually really like this color scheme, though.
Yeah, I really like Shroud Nursilla. It also has it has a really good technical attack called Arachnophobia. That it deals like pretty decent damage for its cost, and it has a pretty high chance to either poison or paralyze you.
Interesting. We also got a Black Gravios.
Yeah, I figured you'd be excited about Black Gravios.
I'm gonna put you guys to Expedition. Don't need to worry about your kinships. Ooh, Black Gravios looks awesome. Alright, that should be good. Now we can head onward. Actually, you know what? Give me Ratha so we can fly. If I see any rare dens, I'll go inside them.
You do have a couple monsters that only appear in normal dens, in the lower tier stuff.
Ooh, rare den right there. Well, I want to get most of the map uncleared. Are there any monsters that only appear in rare dens, or they all appear in regular dens as well?
I think they all can appear in the normal ones, but obviously there's like ones that have a higher chance of appearing in the rare ones.
Alright.
Boom!
This thing looks awesome. Can I get this thing right now?
So this is Ignactor. Ignactor, as you can see, is a lava
Oh, I
leviathan.
guess it's weakness. Let's go. Oh, what were you saying?
Yeah, for some reason you can't get this one. It's
Wow,
stupid.
that blows.
And the worst part is that he was in the first game, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're totally gonna be able to get him, right?" Nope. Like we weren't even able to
Dude,
get him in the
that's
first.
so lame. I mean,
And
it's
we're-
kind of lame when you see a monster and you can't get it. Some of them are somewhat understandable, but this looks like a monster you can have.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Is it's like it's not a crab. It's not like Celta's queen. Like even Duramboros is like a pretty like unique like model compared to the other brute wyverns. But Ignactor shares like some of the same exact attack animations as Legiacris and Royal Ludra. And I think that they were just like, oh, like his sail's too big, so we can't put a saddle on it, so you can't have it. But yeah, you can't have Ignactor.
Oh, that is so lame. I was actually looking forward to potentially getting this thing.
Yeah. So, and I don't think you fought any of the little guys, but like the baby ones are called Iraktor, and they kind of spawn around. Ignactor also, like, I think they just don't like Ignactor for some reason, because so he's not rideable in any of the stories games, and then in Monster Hunter Rise they put Uraktor in as a small monster in the lava area, but Ignactor's not in the game, and we're like, oh, they'll add Ignactor in Sunbreak, and then they add like a lava subspecies of Almatron, and we're like, hey, what happened to adding in Ignactor? Like, come on. And I think people expected Ignactor to be in Monster Hunter World, and instead we got Lavasioth, and nobody likes Lavasioth, so fans love Ignactor, but it seems like the devs just don't like putting him in the game.
Oh, it's really unfortunate.
Yeah. I really like Ignactor as a design. I like most of the Leviathans in general, but Ignactor is really good.
I'm never gonna get over that. It's so disappointing. I really wanted this thing.
Yeah. It's like I think this is the most disappointing, and like even though like some of us from the old game were like, oh, it makes sense, he wasn't, we couldn't get him in the last game, but at the same time we were like, oh, maybe they'll fix their mistake and realize people wanted Ignactor in the first game. Nope, you just can't have him. It is a pretty tough fight though in mainline, I will say.
Should heal myself. I really love Cheval's animation. It's so flashy.
Yeah, it really is just like the Sword and Shield, because even if like you went back and used like Kana, like she has like a lot of the same animations. It's just like she doesn't have like the red particle effect because she's using non-elemental weapons. But like all the movements for the Sword and Shield are very